Okay, well, shall we get started?
All right.
We have 55 subscribers.
Ooh, several more than last week.
That's right. We're really getting popular.
Share it with your grandma. Hot takes.
Grandmas love
Uh,
us, I think.
Sorry about all the F-bombs.
I know, my
That's
bad.
feminism.
And I'm just so angry. I
Yeah,
can't help but curse.
anger.
Sarah, what do we
Yeah.
tell our two new subscribers?
Oh, hey. Well, we tell them we might not be everybody's cup of tea, but we are somebody's shot of
Or a
tequila.
little tiny glass, I don't know. Ding.
Dink. Yeah, very classy.
We'll see how
Very
this goes.
classy.
All right. Well, our first good news that we always like to start with is we have 934 days, 18 hours, 35 minutes, and 29,876,54321 whatever seconds left of Trump's reign of terror.
Situation. Yeah.
The situationship he has with America and the love affair he has with Russia.
Himself. Oh, okay. That too. Yeah.
Well, Sarah, since I've ruined your last 12 weeks, I thought maybe this week we could do good news
Yay!
if we can find any.
It was hard. Mostly
Uh,
like personal interest stories, which are nice.
if you care about the person.
Or a giraffe. We found her. Massachusetts passed a bill safeguarding libraries from book bans,
Yeah, yep.
uh, which means that it will prevent books from being selected or removed because of personal or political beliefs. That's probably good.
That's a win. We need
Um,
books, but
we do need
we
books.
also need people to read those books.
Are people becoming more literate because of social media?
They have to be.
I would think, right?
Yeah, because you're
But
just,
the attention span, this is the other thing that's terrible about social media is the attention span. Forget it. All those little dopamine hits are so instant. Hope, 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 hope. It's easy.
yep,
But to actually sit down and
with a whole
read,
book. I know. I mean, I struggle with that too.
I don't know. Our brains are getting soft because it's just so easily consumed. But anyhow, don't ban books. You know.
Yay! Not banning books.
What else? Some sea turtles were released back off into the wild in Cape Cod. That's
Okay.
cool. The USA's largest renewable project comes with more power than the Hoover Dam.
Oh,
Do you see
that's
that one?
important. No.
USA's largest renewable project comes online with more power than the Hoover Dam. It's called the Sun. I don't know if it's Sunzia or Sunsha. It's Sunzia. Sunzia.
Huzzah.
Ooh. Razzle dazzle. It's expected to generate and deliver more power than the Hoover Dam and be a reliable energy to the Western United States for the next 30 years. At full capacity, this project can deliver enough energy to power approximately 1 million American homes annually. So, this moves large amounts of electricity efficiently across long distances, with major converter stations at each end of the line converting power for delivery and then back to the use on the grid. It's deploying one of the first major HVDC systems built in the United States generation. I don't know if that really makes a difference, but good. We always need renewable energy. I thought that Trump had like kiboshed all of the wind turbines,
Yeah.
so to have that back on the system, hopefully that's not fake news, but that's cool.
I'm hoping that that can help counterbalance the AI data centers.
That was my thought as well.
Hmm.
So maybe we got to do
Hopefully.
something to kind of, I know, something to kind of counteract all that. My favorite thing that I found though in all of my more diligent research than when we're looking for bad shit, because man, that's
You
popping,
find
no
that
big deal.
everywhere.
Anywhere, yeah. Um, there's been a lot of work to help displaced workers as business adopts artificial intelligence. So some nonprofits are doing that kind of stuff. But my super favorite thing, I don't know if you looked up this website, but braveangels.org, nation's largest cross-partisan volunteer-led movement to bridge the partisan divide and strengthen the democratic republic. So, this mission statement, the Braver Angels Way, we state our views freely and fully without fear. We treat people who disagree with us with honesty, dignity, and respect. We welcome opportunities to engage those with whom we disagree. We believe all of us have blind spots and none of us are not worth talking to. We seek to disagree accurately, avoiding exaggeration and stereotypes. We look for common ground where it exists and, if possible, find ways to work together. And we believe that in disagreements, both sides share and learn. In Braver Angels, neither side is teaching the other or giving feedback on how to think or saying things differently. That's pretty cool. I mean, that's a message we should all adopt. We're not all going to disagree ever, even within your same political party. That's just not how the human existence works. But it's gotten so volatile and demeaning on both sides. That just furthers the divide. So I love this. They've
Hmm.
got all sorts of different missions that they're working on. So braver citizens, braver arts, braver education, braver faith, media, network, politics, civic scholars council. Um, there's e-courses, speakers, workshops, debates, but it seems to just have like a normal discourse with dignity between parties. And I love that because we really need more of that. It is
Yeah.
impossible to go on social media and find a post of any type, not even political, where somewhere in the comments, it's not like, I know who they voted for, regardless of where that is, which is so dumb. This was a post about a cute puppy. Why the fuck are you bringing this shit? This has nothing to do with it, but people want to
Right.
make it that. It's bananas.
Yeah.
So I love that there's an attempt to actually bridge the gap and have open discourse and have respect and open conversation. People are going to be different, and that's okay. But we're all humans. That's the one experience we do share. So
Yeah.
it's braverangels.org.
Braverangels.org.
Good
Yeah,
for
I
those
love
guys.
that. I feel like, yes, people are like craving just a conversation. I don't want an argument, you know? I don't want to have to think that person like, I know who you voted for, but I know I've definitely thought that before.
For sure. Well, sometimes it's obvious.
When they're wearing their rump hats,
Yeah, right.
wearing their rump watches.
Yep. Yep.
So I love that idea. I think too, with so many people, I want to say leaving the movement, I'm feeling that people are moving the MAGA movement. They kind of need a place to go that's not
Yeah.
going to be judgy or not accept them. You know, I've heard so many people like, oh, we're not going to welcome them in and blah, blah, blah. Well, we change, we evolve, we do better, right?
Yeah.
So if somebody can finally kind of, wipe their eyes and go, holy shit, I've just been gaslit and coming out of it, like those people need grace. They're not going to, it's not going to be helpful if you're just like, I told you so. Like, you were wrong and this guy sucks. And, as much as you want to, it's not helpful.
I think one of the things I find the most distasteful about Trump, although there are so many things, is just how insulting he is to everybody around him. We've talked about this before, how unpresidential he is, how everything is, even Sleepy Joe couldn't have done that. I see. But even what did he just say? He just literally in the past day or two said something, and then of course he's got you think Obama could do that? No. Oh my God.
uh,
Shut up. Shut up. And that those followers, it's just being reinforced like, yeah, he couldn't, right? He's intentionally digging this well of divide even deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. And that is so manipulative and snaky and shitty. And so on the bottom of their website or towards the bottom on their homepage, it says get involved. And it says American politics is broken, become part of the solution. Democracy depends not just on strong opinions, but strong relationships. The work of Braver Politics within Braver Angels is dedicated to a simple but radical idea. We don't have to erase our disagreements to strengthen our civic culture. We just have to learn how to disagree with respect, curiosity, and a shared commitment to our country. Uh,
yeah.
yeah, that sounds great. Let's do that.
Please, please,
That would
something.
be amazing. That's the easiest way to find common ground instead of making it about what it's not. And that's kind of where
Yes.
things are at. Nothing is actually about the issue at hand. There's sneaky things going on, there's ulterior motive across the board. So I love that there's an initiative to bridge that divide where it doesn't matter what side you're on. We share the human experience. And
Yeah.
I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah. And having those conversations, finding the common ground. Because that's where we're gonna have to be. That's where we gotta start. And I guess luckily Trump's making it easy because everything's expensive. Common
Yeah.
ground.
Yeah.
We're not
Yeah.
billionaires. Common ground.
Yeah, everybody's struggling, right? It's everything's expensive. The cost of living is outrageous. I can't believe he just shut down that Fair Housing Act. He's such a brat. He's such a brat. But maybe there's someone who thinks no, he's not, and here's the reason why. And we've invited that on our podcast. What's the reason? Why do you still support it? What policies? I am so open ears, and I love that there's actually an organization that's trying to bring real people together and hold America together because the divide within our own country is really sad.
Yeah.
We should be working for the greater good of all of us as humankind living in the same country. And that's just not
Happening.
what's happening at all. But even, what's really fucked up is that even on social media, you don't see this. You don't see this
Right.
that's attempting to bring people together. You still
No.
see the extremists. You still see, the Charlie Kirk rallies and all the red pill stuff and all the extremists on either side that give the other side a bad name to the other side. There's not this commonality of understanding. So I hope this movement really takes off. I hope you can donate if you have money left over after you put it all in your gas tank or buy three groceries.
Or send it to Erica Kirk or us.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Just let me know. I'll send you a self-addressed stamped envelope.
I will make a sticker. We will puff paint a shirt
Yeah,
for you. Hand and homemade.
that's
No
right.
big deal. Oh, and then actually some good news from the drone world, which is a sentence
Oh,
I never thought
wow.
I'd be saying. So, this is not in the US, but drones are saving hundreds of fawns from mower deaths in Germany. I guess in high brush, they would just go, mow that shit down and bunch of little fawns when they get scared, they kind of and then so
Mm.
that's good. Save the deer. Drones find dozens of landmines littering Ukraine so they can be defused. Also good. We're into
Hmm.
that. And then nations team up to use heavy lifting drones to clear Everest slopes of trash,
Oh,
which is good. Also, quit climbing Everest. Do you know how much poop and gross shit and dead bodies are up there? Stop it. Nobody thinks that's cool. Cut it out. I'm not gonna go climb something where the probability of me dying is high and I have to like leave my poop up there. Gross, man. You take your shit with you, quite literally. They don't.
Sarah, with all this good news, how do we keep saving democracy?
Donate to this place, or at least read their website, braverangels.org. Braver, Braver, angels, not Beaver Angles, which I definitely wrote in accidentally at one point.
I was gonna say, be sure to spell angels too, because
Yeah, right.
I
Spell it
angle
all
that one
correctly.
all the time.
Yep, same. Yeah.
Beaver Angles is my OnlyFans.
You can
Don't get them
donate to that
confused.
as well.
Actually, you're right. Yeah, either or. One's a .org, one's a .com.
Right? Yeah, yeah. But find those little silver linings like that, right? That's faith in humanity slowly restored. Look for some good news in the midst of all the bad stuff. But I have a lot of that was awesome finding this site because man, you dig and you dig and you dig and media doesn't want you to find the good stuff. It wants you to continue to be divided. So
Yep.
all these little good things that are nonpartisan,
Yeah, shit's
awesome.
happening.
What do you
Eh.
think, buddy? I know we always say vote. Any extra words of wisdom?
Yeah, vote. Well, as always, don't be a dick. And if you are a dick, fuck
Yeah,
you.
also
Let's
that.
see.
Oh, wait.
Mhm.
Is my heart just weird? Ah!